How do you lower visceral fat fast? Let's unpack that one. First things first, make sure to like and share this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, and share it to all your friends and family. Secondly, visceral fat, what is it exactly? Visceral fat is the fat that is nestled in the stomach area and around the sides. Sadly, all you men out there, you tend to have more visceral fat than you do gynoid fat, which is found on the sides and hips. And women, it is completely opposite. Gynoid fat is more predominant than fat in the midsection. Either way you slice it, visceral fat is not good for you. It's not healthy. It carries no benefit to the body. Really, the only fat that does have benefit to it in the body is called brown adipose tissue, which is really deep inside the stomach. When that gets turned on, it causes your body to burn more subcutaneous fat, which is the fat around your skin, and areas that you can palpate. The root word of visceral fat is viscera, which stands for the organs inside your stomach and your abdominal cavity. When visceral fat starts to accumulate, not only does it start hanging over your belt and look unsightly, but it packs around the organs and it raises your risk for all kinds of conditions, such as, but not limited to, heart disease, heart attacks, strokes, fatty liver disease, high cholesterol, diabetes, and the list goes on and on. When it accumulates and packs around your organs and your stomach, not only does it look unsightly and hang over your belt, but it raises your risk for a lot of chronic conditions, such as cancer, diabetes, high cholesterol, heart attack, stroke, fatty liver disease, and the list goes on and on. Needless to say, if you want to live a long and healthy life, you do not want that. That prevents longevity and it prevents you from living a long, healthy, happy life. So what do we do to eliminate visceral fat? By the way, it's also known as visceral adipose tissue, or VAT, VAT for short. Well, all the basic weight loss approaches apply to losing visceral fat, such as calorie restriction, exercise, getting adequate sleep, and obviously not eating junk food. However, there are some tricks of the trade you can do too. One of the techniques I find most satisfying and effective at reducing visceral fat is fasting, another F word. If you just simply worked out in a fasted state every day, after 12 to 13 hours of fasting through the night, that alone is going to get you far. Your body will eventually become fat adapted in probably 4 to 6 weeks, and your body's going to burn more fat for fuel all the hours after you're done working out. And if you want to take it one step further, you can do something like a 16-8 protocol or 18-6 protocol, where you eat in a 6 to 8 hour window every day and have 2 meals and no snacks in between. Another trick of the trade is do not eat late at night. When you eat late at night, even if it's something healthy, your body is in fat storage mode, not fat burning mode. So the calories you consume right before bed are likely going to be stored as fat, and your body's not going to be able to burn them efficiently or effectively. Plus, that blunts your ability to release a high amount of human growth hormone while you sleep, which you know is a key hormone for muscle preservation, muscle gain, brain function, and recovery, and immunity all rolled into one. The minute you eat late at night and go to bed, you just blunted HGH. Insulin goes up, HGH goes down. So far, do some fasted workouts, do some intermittent fasting, also known as time-restricted eating that I mentioned, and don't eat late at night. Another trick of the trade, expose your body to cold temperatures. That's a big biohack these days, jumping into an ice bath, doing cold showers, walking outside and sitting in snowbanks. I don't really care what your medium is. Personally for me, in the winter, I like to walk around without a jacket on because jumping into an ice bath is just insane for me. Insanely hard, that is. Not saying it's insane to do, it's a good thing to do. But when you expose your body to cold temperatures, it activates that brown adipose tissue I was telling you about, which helps increase and improve your metabolic rate, causing you to burn more fat efficiently throughout the rest of the day. So experiment with that. Even if you do it for 30 seconds in a clip and work your way up to a minute, or keep going farther if you can, but even if you get small doses of that throughout the day, it's going to be beneficial for you. Lastly, I'd like to talk about high intensity interval training, also known as HIIT or HIIT. There are some skeptics out there who say HIIT is no better than long duration cardio. And you know what? I don't really care. I'm not friends with too many skeptics. The bottom line is this: if you push yourself hard and you alternate between a high intensity and a low intensity, and you go back and forth for a mere 20 minutes, or more ideally closer to 60 minutes in my world, you're going to be burning oxygen, you're going to be burning fat, and you're going to be burning stored carbs known as glycogen. And that's going to go back and forth throughout your whole HIIT workout. By doing that, it really taps into your body's fat stores, and you burn a ton of extra pounds that you don't want. And this is going to be seen throughout your whole entire body, including your stomach. Now the fun part is when you're doing sprints, regardless if it is on a treadmill, or if it's on an elliptical, or a stair machine, or a Jacob's ladder, or even a bike, you are forced to squeeze your abs really tightly. So you're getting a high amount of caloric expenditure, you're getting an ab workout at the same time, and you're boosting your metabolism even higher when you're done working out. So that pays dividends, my friend. Oh, and by the way, there is a categorization scale for visceral fat. It goes from 1 to 59. Ideally, you want to be between 1 and 13. The best way to do this is to get a DEXA scan or to get a special scale that's digital that gives you your body fat percentage and your weight and your visceral fat all rolled into one. I highly suggest you get yourself checked to find out what your visceral fat is. And even if you're skinny and you don't work out, you may still have a lot of visceral fat. Once you find out where you are and where you stand, you'll then know what kind of approach you should be taking. Overall, the bottom line is this: do fasted workouts, do some time-restricted eating, expose your body to some cold temperatures, do some high-intensity interval training, and eat clean foods, my friend. Stuff that you can pronounce and stuff that has minimal ingredients. Follow that strategy for 4 to 6 or even 8 weeks and watch what happens. I bet you're gonna be able to peel away that visceral fat and you're gonna look and feel better than you ever have in your life. Until next time, this is Kevin David Rail. Please like and share this video. Blast it out to anyone you know that might find it beneficial, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time.